guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Vero, and in this video I'm going to take you back a few months ago to when I took my first ever business class flight when I took a 2-week vacation to Spain as well as Paris. The airline we went with is TAP Air Portugal, and we flew on their executive class seat. And now, if you're not familiar with TAP Air Portugal, they are a low-cost airline, and yeah, very budget friendly. For 2 one-way tickets from Spain to New York, we paid just $2,500. $2,500 to sleep all night. Yeah, I'll take that. So when I first booked the flights, I was trying to get as much information as possible. Not just the flight experience, but everything. I wanted to know how I was able to get around inside of the Barcelona International Airport. How do you go through security? Where is it located? What are the lounges like? So I got a little bits and pieces of different videos, but I didn't really get one video that included everything. So I decided, why not just vlog my day and show you guys what you can expect, just so that it's a little easier to understand. So come along with me while I take you starting from Barcelona International Airport to the Lisbon Airport and then ending in JFK. Once inside, you're going to take your first left and continue straight to the very end. Once there, the screens on top will show you exactly where you can stand in line. Executive class passengers do get their own premium check-in. So we just checked in. As you guys saw, it's at 201, which when you first walk in through the doors, you're gonna take a left, and it's gonna be the first check-in counter. You'll see the difference with economy versus the premium, which would be your executive class ticket. Once you're there, you have up to 2 bags to check in per person, and then they'll put the priority red sticker right on them. Once you're done there, you're gonna head back towards the same way you went in, more like in the middle of the floor that you're on. You're gonna head to security, and on your ticket you'll already have the fast right on there, which means you go right through fast track. So we're gonna head there now. So for fast track, you're not gonna go in where everyone else checks in. You're gonna go more towards the left where viewing is. You'll see this long kind of window panel. Again, don't go through where everyone's going through. You're gonna take a left, and then you're gonna go straight down, and this is what you're looking for. Fast lane.
This is where they hide at.
This is where we've got our own little check-in area. Fast track allows you to breeze through security checkpoint. This is automatically added to your executive class ticket. So once you pass check-in and security, you're gonna go down the escalators and immediately take a right, and then continue all the way straight and just follow the VIP signs to the lounge. So you're gonna follow first the Sky Center, which is where it's located, and then you'll see the signs for VIP lounge. If you've reached McDonald's, you've gone too far. Just backtrack and go up the escalators. To gain entrance, you just simply show them your boarding pass, and they'll automatically see that having an executive class seat does get you in for free. I liked how it was quiet and there were many different seating areas, but the food honestly was not my favorite. I really did wish that we stopped at McDonald's before coming up here. We left just 10 minutes before boarding, but we still had to wait 40 minutes before they even allowed us to get in. This here is our first flight to Lisbon. This first flight was just 2 hours, so the executive class seats do not lie flat. I don't know if it's the norm, but I did notice that all the executive class seats here did have a empty seat in between each row. As you can see, you get a nice headrest, but it doesn't really recline too far. But it's just a 2-hour flight, so honestly, it wasn't too bad. The meal here was so much better than in the lounge. We just landed to Lisbon, Portugal, and now we've got a really long walk to the Tap Air Portugal lounge. Honestly, it took us about 10 to 15 minute walk. We quickly found out that there are 2 lounges for Tap Air Portugal. This one we're going up the escalator is the first one and the closest to the when you first arrive. I don't recommend stopping here. Just skip this one and continue straight. If you're headed to New York, there's one just 5 minutes from the gate. A good tip is here, even if you're not entering the lounge, you can just come up here for free and sit there to the left where the families were. It's much quieter than downstairs in the hustle and bustle. So we left there and went to the one that's closer to our gate. He said it's not far.
Yeah.
Of course I do. So this one here is much nicer than the other 2 that we went to, but it's still the same as far as food. I didn't enjoy it at all. It's not worth for me to come in if I'm looking for food. However, you've got to make your money's worth, and the drinks are really good, from the wines to the even beer selection, cappuccinos and all the juices, definitely worth it. And this area here is even nicer because you can just find a little quiet area and you can even take a little nap. Everyone here, that's exactly what they were doing, is just trying to catch some sleep. Gotta go use the bathroom. What?
I can't go in there.
Why not?
People with no arms on.
What? So with this airline, you actually do get divided. So executive class would be its own like little waiting area, and then all other classes would be right behind us, and you go through a little checkpoint there to make sure. So yeah, you get a little bit like separated, that's all.
Hi.
Hi.
Want it inside?
Is it like big enough for you? The configuration is a 1-to-1 on this aircraft. So how are you feeling, Carlo, in business class here? Look at this. We have our own little like suite. We got blankets, pillows. We got my own, all of this. A little hanger. And then this here turns into a bed. So we're just letting it go. At first, they handed us a warm towel, then some nuts and juice, quickly followed by our dinner, which was all amazing. Everything I ate here was amazing. Then we ended with some dessert, which included cookies and cream ice cream, sliced kiwis, and some cheese and crackers. And here's my husband trying to get comfortable to sleep the full flight. They also gave us a sweet chocolate treat right before shutting off the lights. We slept the full night and even missed breakfast because it was so comfortable. Overall, this was a great flight and would recommend if you are on a budget.